What's up, everyone? How you all doing? Tiger Stacker here. I'm joined with my buddy over here, Frostbite. How you doing, Frosty? Did I do something stupid?
That was me that time.
Oh, okay.
That's why I started laughing. I was like, oh, I think that's me. I am
Okay.
doing well, sir. How are you?
I'm okay. So, welcome everyone to the live stream. This will be a quarterly members appreciation, but we're going to start this live stream off for subscribers and members. As mentioned, I give away 3 ounces of silver, one to one of the level 1 members, 2 ounces for a level 2 member. You have to be a member for 2 consecutive months, or you drop down to the lower level. However, this time I decided to add in an additional giveaway, a silver quarter for new members that have not made the criteria of 2 consecutive months as an appreciation for their membership. I'm not going to distinguish between people who have become a member as a gift or if they purchased it themselves. Hopefully, all the new members and all the established members are happy with the work I've been putting out for the channel and for all of you. Uh, Please remember that if you drop out and restart, you break the 2 consecutive months for the next giveaway. So you will either drop to the next level or you might not be eligible. Or if this does really well with the silver quarter, I might consider reinstituting the silver quarter for new members. So it depends on how it works out and how you all think about it. So please, in the comments, please let me know what you think. Okay. Today's topic is what do you all think about what's going on uh, with the drop in the silver price? Actually, all the prices. Um, it could be due to a number of items, but I want you to go ahead and tell me what you think is possibly what's going on. So I'll be monitoring chat as well as Frostbite to see what you all think. We'll answer any of the questions that you have here. We'll go ahead and do about a half an hour for everyone, including subscribers. Then we're going to switch over to members only, and then we'll do the giveaway. And if you don't want to become a member, you don't have to be. But if you do choose to become a member, and it shows up on the logistics side of everything, then I'll go ahead and add you in for the silver quarter. But that's up to you. You can choose what you wish to. And no, aspiring alchemist, you didn't miss anything. I was trying to figure out a way to do a video for everyone and then switch over to members only. Frosty is telling me I was doing it the hard way. Imagine that. And then I went ahead and rearranged everything on the fly. So that's what's going on. And no, you didn't miss anything. Are you still there?
Me? Yeah.
Okay. So I'll say hello to everyone. Ground Fog, Niels Hans Dynasty, Kevin Hawthorne, Aspiring Alchemist, Silver Spurs, David Chung. Let's see here. Who else? I think I got everyone. Yep, looks like I got everyone. So what I'm looking in the chat. What do you think is the reason silver had the results that it did, or any of the precious metals for that matter? I'll just show it to you. This is the 1-day chart, and silver just dropped. Same thing with gold and platinum and palladium. Actually, that's weird. That looked different earlier today.
Look at the 5-day chart
5-day
or
3. Got
3
1
days.
day, 1 week.
1 week is fine.
Okay. Gold, silver, platinum, and palladium.
So Silver Spur, you have an extremely good point. Silver is still up overall. That's one of the lessons that we wanted to talk about today. But the other one is, what have you guys heard is the reason for the silver and gold, the rapid volatility? Have you guys heard stuff? Have you guys heard? What have you guys been hearing? What we want to try to assess is, what is the community hearing about the reasons for these things? There's hundreds of them. Every one of you probably have a different idea of what that reason is. We want to hear them. That's the whole purpose of this discussion.
Yeah, and please, if you have an idea, we do want to hear it. It's really important for everyone here to feel like they can speak and get their point across.
Type and get their point across. If they speak, we won't hear them.
Okay, smart Alec.
Come on, it's me. You know better than that.
Yeah, well, there's a little truth with that.
So come on, folks. What do you think? I mean, I have my ideas, but it's just my ideas. What's up, Michael, Nancy? How you doing?
Hey,
Hope
Michael,
you all are
Nancy.
well.
Don't be silent. Come on.
Hey, Michael, or
This
Tiger,
is
do me a
for
favor.
you too. What's that?
Pull up my screen.
Pull up your screen. Oh, okay. Hold on.
The other one.
Nope. That. Hold on. Let me see if it's anywhere
Go to
else.
my picture and click on the big box.
Bear with me. I don't see you presenting another screen. I see mine.
Click on my screen.
Okay.
No, there you go. There you go. Michael, check it out. Look at the two blue label slabs. What's up, Bozo?
So what'd you get there? Rhode Island and Iowa.
Those are the, remember I did the video series on the commemorative $50?
Yes.
That's two of them, MS65, MS66. Two pretty good grades for those coins. Not overly expensive, but I just picked those up. Those are two new things I'm starting to work on that set. So I have 4 of the 50 something coins. So I got a long way to go.
And it must be a little more pricey to get them in the slab with the higher evaluation.
Some of them are, yeah. Some of them are ridiculously stupid expensive. If you want to collect the entire set, and I mean the entire set, including the gold coins, it's something like 154 coins in the set. The total set will cost you about $480,000.
Okay, and you said that's what, my birthday present?
Yeah. Okay. What's up, Metal Matt?
Hey, Metal Matt, welcome.
Yeah, so it's a cool set. I've got 30 of the 50 videos out. I've still got about 20 more videos to make in that series. I'm going to start generating those again. I had to take some time off. 30 straight videos with that is a lot for anybody to ingest. So wanted to give a little bit of time, but I am going to wrap that video set up. So, but those are cool coins. And you see the ship in front. That is a cruiser, but it is it's a cool piece. Hope everybody's doing well.
Oh, what's that other thing? What's that other thing over there?
Which one?
The one with the yellow label.
Oh, so that is something that my buddy sent me. Have you guys seen that?
Nice, buddy.
Metal Matt with a $10 super chat.
Thank you, Metal Matt. Appreciate you so much.
Booyah.
Yeah, this is one of the things I have with the studio version. I can't hit the thumbs up like.
You can do it in chat. You have the chat window open as well.
I don't have the regular chat. It's in the studio with the black screen that I showed you before.
Yeah, it's the same thing. You can still see it.
Yeah, but it won't blacken up. The thumb thumb won't go black. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. To answer the question, money is flowing out of metals and stocks too into dollars for liquidity. Many stackers don't want to hear the truth, but the dollar is the immediate safe haven. So what are your thoughts on that, Tiger?
Say that one more time. I was frightened to get that, click that thumb.
Read Bozo.
Okay. To answer the question, money is flowing out of metals and stocks too into dollar for liquidity. Many stackers don't want to hear the truth, but the dollar is the immediate safe haven. It fluctuates. Now, that is one of the things that I was going to bring up. In fact, it was going to be the number one thing I was going to bring up regarding, what's going on with the metals. I'm just trying to find that chart here. Well, wouldn't you know it, the computer doesn't want to cooperate with me. Imagine that. Let's see here.
So, Bozo, that's one of the reasons that silver and gold drop. The dollar's up. Remember that they run an inverse relationship. Normally, when the dollar goes down, precious metals goes up. When the dollar goes up, precious metals goes down. It is an inverse relationship. It fell away from that for a little while, but it's back. It's following that old standard procedure.
Here we go. It finally came back. I'll bring that up now. So if you see this here, the dollar index has gone up quite a bit. It's come down a little bit. Not very long ago, because this is 6 p.m. and we're now at 8:13 Eastern. So about 2+ hours ago, it was, pretty darn high. And then it came down a little bit. But at 6 in the morning, we were pretty low. So, we were 99.3. We're at 99.63, and a little bit ago it was a little higher than that, 99.75. So the dollar index has come down a little bit, and if you look at silver, I'm assuming it's come up just a little bit, not by much, but you see where I'm coming from. But a good point, good call. That was my number one reason why I think the prices of all the metals have come down, because the price of the dollar index has come up. I also think there's other things going on, with the commodities sector. I think it probably could have come down even further if we weren't having these kinetic conflicts that are going on.
See, Bozo's all over this today. I'm going to give Bozo the gold star. The charts for future prices. Future prices are definitely what people are being played with right now.
I'll give you that.
People are utilizing the futures. And so because they're playing this instead of against the precious metal, they're utilizing the futures market. It's going to have a greater economic swing and impact on the actual price of the precious metals. So Bozo, you're sitting 2 for 2 with my top 3. Bozo's crushing it today. I've got one more, and this one should be a given. Just make sure when you use Kitco, and it's good to use the same one over and over again, but make sure you understand how they calculate their price. If you don't know how they calculate their price, let me know and I'll walk you through it.
Yeah, I normally have a hard time getting the Kitco charts to show up for me.
Well, you got a hard time getting your screen to show up. So, I'm just saying.
I have a hard enough time. I don't need you to make me feel even more incompetent.
Oh, I have to give you a hard time, dude. That's what friends do.
Remember when the tables turn, if you ever get a little upset, just remember all the times that you do to me.
Well, remember that even the sun shines on a squirrel's butt.
I don't know how it can be fixed. Okay, welcome to the Tiger Show.
Says, yeah, it's clear, bozo. There is one more thing. So we'll get to this in just a few moments, but there's a reason that we're asking this question. This is something that Tiger and I talked about prior to coming on. And one of them is the understanding of how well do you follow it? If you follow it every day, you're going to be accustomed to seeing the change. But if you come in periodically, you're not going to notice much change because what you're going to see is you're going to see, yeah, it went up a little bit. Yeah, it went down a little bit. And if you only check it about every 7 to 10 days, you're going to kind of see, well, it went up and it went down. Well, now go out 14 days and it went up and went down, went up and went down. Go out 28 days, it went down a lot and then it came up a little bit and then it stayed flat. Look at the trends. Once you start to identify a trend, then you have to look at the other things that are happening. Silver, gold. Well, gold is a little bit different. Let's scratch gold. Let's do the PMGs, platinum, palladium, iridium, those type things. Okay. Those are industrial based metals. So think about the industrial complex. Think about commodities. Think about the geopolitics that are going on. What else is causing this? So my third one is fear, uncertainty. We see volatility that we have never seen in precious metals ever. Increases of 12 to 18% in a single day, decreases of 12 to 18% in a single day, 33% increases. What the hell is going on with precious metals? It's all over the place. So if you take it into context that emotion is involved, you have to remember to separate yourself from your emotion and remember that if you're playing this as a long-term investment, set it and forget it. Yes, look at it. Pay attention to what's going on. If it goes up, it presents an opportunity to buy. If it goes down, if it goes up, it's an opportunity to sell. If it goes down, it's an opportunity to buy. But again, you don't have to be watching this stuff day in and day out. Now, if you're doing something like day trading, that is a totally different thing. It takes a very special skill because if you don't do it correctly, you're going to lose your butt. Day traders who have been doing it a long time lose a lot of money from time to time. Most of us that play on this as a hobby, and that's exactly what it is, it's a hobby, unless you're doing this with large amounts of money and using it as a pure strategy, pure investment. Most of us don't have enough information to play stock markets or to play those markets against a short or against the daily swings. We don't know the technicals well enough. We don't understand the movements of the products well enough. And so this is why I complimented Bozo. 2 of the 3, bam, bam, right off the get-go. Somebody that actually is paying attention to what's happening in the market that actually affects the prices. This is a really good thing to look at. So what we want to do today is kind of talk a little bit, and Tiger, I'll turn this back over to you, but talk a little bit about, right, what is the premise of a stacker? What is the premise of what the general scope that you're trying to do is? What is your strategy? And a lot of this, remember, don't tie yourself into FOMO. Don't freak out when it goes down. It will go back up. Don't freak out when it goes too high. It will come back down. Remember buying opportunities. Pay attention to what's happening to the other metals. Divest or reinvest as you wish. But again, set your plan, stick to it. That's the whole point behind today.
Mm-hmm. I got it.
So again, let's talk a little bit, Tiger, about the mindset of what you might be doing or what you're looking at doing with precious metals, what the prices they're at. Are you holding? I mean, understanding your situation is a little bit different, but what would you be doing in this market?
In this market, depends on if we're hypothetically changing my recent past.
We are assuming that your recent past isn't a factor.
Okay, so I would still be working, still be earning. I would still be buying. And my goal was to get to approximately 100 ounces of silver for 1 ounce of gold. I've dropped down to about from the 72% to like 62, 65%. But if I was still buying without being shut down because of the cancer and the chemotherapy, I would be.
Yeah, I think we lost audio with Tiger. Are you still there? Yeah, I think we lost Tiger. Sorry, folks. I was waiting to see if something was happening. If it was me, I was checking to see if my mic was still on. But I think we've lost him. He probably lost internet connection. I know they had some snow and stuff earlier. Maybe they had someone driving like a goofball. Metal Matt still here. West Texas, what's going on? Good to see you. Hey, what's up, MR? So the whole reason that we were talking about this, and again, he's talking about buying. I just stuck a tube of peace dollars. These are really nice pieces. Let me grab this and show you. So these are all AU coins or better. So these are some pretty little mamas. These are nice and shiny. These are good looking peace dollars. The whole purpose for this was to buy some constitutional, buy some dollar coins, and hopefully get a couple improvements in my typeset book from these. I'm trying to upgrade, but I'm going to continue to buy as well. Again, the whole premise of maintaining wealth and doing that is I'm going to be spending money on other stuff. So why in the world not do something that I'm going to be able to stack? What's up, Pedro? Pedro and I were talking about stacking in ounces and how much was what. And again, I'm trying to increase mine, right? Trying to make sure that I have those things that I need in order to be efficient and effective in my strategy. But I also want to do stuff that I enjoy looking at. Peace dollars like Pedro are some of my favorite. And so I really want to make sure that I'm kind of stacking and keeping those things. But as Tiger stated, I'm continuing to buy as well. So it is definitely something that I continue to look at. Welcome back.
Sorry about that. My internet went out. Just talked to the wife. She was working on something and hers went out too. So it has to be something over here somewhere. Couldn't be the router because I didn't have to reset it.
Cat Mom, I'm buying 10 Morgans every 2 weeks. And see, that's what they call dollar cost averaging, right? This is where you buy continuously at a set amount within your budget, and that's your set aside. So nicely done. Blame it on the wife, Bozo says. No, he was just saying that like his wife, he too lost internet.
What's going on, Frank? Advising me to blame it on the wife.
Oh, maybe. But I know better because she'll whip his butt.
I love her enough that I won't raise a hand. If she decides to hit me, I just let her do it.
Oh,
Not
she'll
that,
go find your stack and she'll come back with one piece and go, "Is this for me?"
oh, that's an interesting little story. You know, she's now starting to listen to me about putting everything together so it can be put away rather than, one's here, one's there, one's somewhere else.
Yep.
And I bought her an empty American Silver Eagle monster box. Um, for Silver Eagles, it's a big waste of space, but to use as something for freelance silver, it is a really good box. So she went ahead and filled it all up, and then she asked me more than once, am I going to take it from her? What do you mean, am I going to take it from you? He says, well, you gave these to me as presents. Are you going to take it away from me? I said, because, I've been paying bills with the silver. I'm like, no, I have no intention on doing that to you. I couldn't believe it. She actually thought that I was going to take it from, I've taken from my stack to pay the bills. As the man of the house, it's my responsibility to be the provider. So I now understand that she probably has been holding off on getting it into our secret location. Well, actually, one of our secret locations, because maybe she was afraid I was going to take it from her. Nah, I didn't marry her in order to steal from her. Michael. I got another knot on my head.
Him and his Easter stuff, I tell you, he's going crazy with that stuff. It's funny. Do me a favor, go pull up Steve LaPointe's comments. Sad thing here in New York City, several LCSs are no longer giving numismatic value, just silver content in Morgans and Peace, which is crazy. This is another reason the melt is happening. Again, they say that and I don't think it's quite as severe as people think it is, because again, a lot of those places understand this. They know that there's more money down the road. If the value ever comes, people are going to continuously look for silver dollars. So a lot of these refiners are not just straight throwing them into the fire. There are people that are doing it. I've watched a number of people doing this online. One person in particular, no association or no affiliation, but Tracks New York, is doing it with all sorts of different coins, right? They run a jewelry business. And when it comes time to it, they go grab all the jewelry grade stuff they can find regardless of date, and they melt it down. And one of the things with collecting numismatic items is you never know genuinely how many there are, because we really have no way to assess the numbers. But I can promise you that all the numbers that are out there are over or super inflated. So here's the thing. If you can buy them, because again, numismatic value is lagging behind precious metal value. It takes a lot longer when the price of the precious metal is going up for the numismatic value to catch it. Likewise, when it's going down, you have protection in the numismatic value. So this is why I'm buying these. That's what I'm collecting right now. Because if the price ever drops or plummets, these are going to be really good things to have for people who are trying to collect them later on. And they're recognizable. Everybody loves a dollar coin. So this is the reason that I'm adding this an additional item to my stack.
I understand.
But it was a great comment, Steve. Great comment.
Now, if you want to try to get eagles at the cheapest price possible, you can always try to get yourself a colorized eagle. They don't hold as much of a value on purchasing or in selling, but I don't mind taking one of these and dipping it in acetone to get the color off, so it looks like a regular eagle again. Rinsing off the acetone and then going ahead, letting it air dry, and then putting it in my stack.
Yeah, I absolutely. So again, you're talking about a numismatist here. I 100% agree with you, Tiger. It's just a novelty. The money's in the metal, right? So if you can get the metal at a cheaper price, do it. But here's the thing, folks. Remember, silver and gold doesn't go on sale. So don't be buying $30 silver eagles thinking you're getting a deal.
Yeah.
Don't do it. But in things like that, where you're paying $2 or $3 or $4 because nobody wants to buy them and you're getting a little bit good deal, go for it. Right? Clean them up, stack them as is. It doesn't matter because they're going to get used one way or the other. So if you're holding value, find the cheapest way. But remember, silver and gold, platinum, palladium, they don't go on sale.
Very true.
Yep.
Okay, we're now at our half an hour mark.
Yep. All right, so we're going to do something interesting here. For all of you who are not members, this stream is going to miraculously end. So if you want to continue, you're going to need to be a member and join us in the members only stream. So you want to give a countdown? You want to say bye to everybody?
Before I do that, keep in mind, you have to be a consecutive member for 2 months at your level. At level 2, if you're not, you drop to level 1. At level 1, if you're not, normally you're not eligible, but we're doing something different. I'm doing something different. I'm going to be giving away a silver quarter for new members who have not made the 2 months consecutive. So that will include anyone who was gifted a membership or bought a membership, hasn't been there for 2 months. And if you come into the live stream as a new member, please let me know, because I will go ahead and be putting this into the Tiger wheel. So there we go. So
do me a favor right now, type in the word !winner, just like I put in chat.
Me or everyone?
You. Everybody else won't work because it's just you.
Okay.
It won't work for anybody else. Only Tiger.
Metal Matt.
Metal Matt.
Sent one
and the winner is
membership.
Oh,
Stallion.
How funny is that?
Isn't that cool?
Steve LaPointe. So Steve, email me if you don't have a poker chip or you don't have one of the magnets. Let me know and I will send you one.
Very good point. Okay, so everyone, I'm going to be switching over to members only. The members will be staying. The non-members, you can either come in as a member, or if you want to do something else with your time, that's your choice. No pressure. So if you're going, I'll see you later.
Real quick, before you go, hey, Bozo, do me a favor. If you enjoyed what we talked about, share it out, please. I would appreciate it. Thanks for the conversation. Thanks for the responses. Excellent information. Appreciate you being here.
Thanks, Bozo. Okay. See you guys later.
And we're in AI mode. I'm just kidding. We're in members only mode. And so now only the members are here. Congratulations, Steve. Nicely done.
Hey, Steve.
And I think you and Yankee Doodle and Pete Clark are the only ones left.
AA should be here. She's been a member. There she is.
There she is. Zero AI. Woo! So Tiger, isn't that way better?
It was better than what I'd seen with like I said, I've seen Surfer close one live stream, open another, and you told me that I misunderstood what International was doing. He said he was doing like I just did. So
you tell people you're doing it one way, but again, this is where, and I told you the idea was brilliant because we can change it immediately. There's no reason for us to change and add additional streams. We can tie to this one, stay at an hour. Yes, it drops off, but now we take it over. We get members only. We can chat. AA, you are not chopped liver, you're broccoli. And one of my favorite songs from the ever famed Saturday Night Live is chopping broccoli. Hey, hey.
I don't remember. That must have came after
You don't know that one? Oh my gosh. Okay. If the members haven't seen this, go watch Chop and Broccoli. It's amazing. But by the way, Tiger's going to be doing a giveaway. I'm going to be doing a giveaway on his channel too. So thank you all for being here.
And Barbara says, sing it out.
Chop and Broccoli.
After this live stream, we're going to go right into my premiere and then go right from there into Frosty's premiere. So, feel free to hop on board. We'll do that at about 9 p.m. Eastern time. Aspiring Alchemist, you're amazing. How you find those emojis so quickly, I'll never know.
So you click on the little button, you type in the word broccoli, and a little broccoli pops up and you click on it.
In the chat?
Yep. So you can see the chat?
Yeah.
Underneath that, there's a little bar, a little gray bar. You type in the word broccoli in that little bar underneath. And all of a sudden, ta-ta!
I don't see it showing up on mine.
What showed up on yours?
Just the word that I typed.
Okay. So you see where it says chat as a member? Or chat? Right below that is broccoli. Do you see that?
No, I don't.
There's a little gray line where you type in the word.
I'll just show you what I'm looking at. Because
Make sure you're just showing the chat.
I am.
How are you guys doing? So say hi, by the way.
Hey, everyone.
So click on the little emoji symbol. And see where underneath it has the little face changing thing right there.
Here?
Click there, type in broccoli. Ta-da, there's the broccoli.
I'll be a son of a gun.
No, well, I mean, that's one way to say it, but yeah. Come on, dude, smile. I'm in a better mood than I was yesterday. You there? Uh-oh, we might have lost him again.
Am I back?
You're back.
Okay. I got to get myself a new handyman. The one that we usually use, he's fallen off of ladders 2 or 3 times, so his wife won't let him go on ladders anymore. I've already bought the equipment for Starlink, but trying to get a handyman in West Virginia, it's like trying to get water in a desert.
Yep. You can take that screen off.
Oh, okay. Okay. So, what do you all think? How things switched over from regular to just the members? Put a 1 in the chat if you like it. Put a 2 in the chat if you don't.
I think it's
a 3 if you don't care.
I think it's super easy. It is something to immediately draw somebody in. If people want to become members, they can. If they don't, it's not a matter. But the members stay where they are. There's no bouncing back and forth between streams. You got to figure out where you're at, right? So it's just easy, smooth. It's a nice transition.
Okay.
Yeah, seamless on my end, and that's what we want for the end users. So this is exactly what we're going to start doing moving forward when we move into members-only streams. Okay. Is we'll do a public, say hi to everybody, and then we'll just walk straight into it. Let everybody know, hey, we're going to the members only. Hope you're doing well. Thank you. See ya. You want to be a member, you can come over, check it out, but no requirement. See you. Bye. Gone. And then it switches. Everybody sees Tiger change this to members only, or Frosty change this to members only, and poof, we're in our area. Now we can just talk. And so it's a really smooth, easy transition. If anybody streams and they're trying to figure out how to do it, let me know. I'll walk you through it. No problem.
Okay.
But I told you, Tiger, it's way easier. Way easier.
Well, it's nice to see that the members are putting in that they like it, except for Yankee Doodle Dandy. He wanted to put in 13
because he liked it that much.
Either that or he wanted me to do it on Friday the 13th.
That's tomorrow.
It is. That's why I kind
It
of
is.
made mention of the joke.
13 is actually a very lucky number. You don't see it anywhere. Unless you're Asian. The Asians hate the number 13.
Is there a dad joke in there somewhere?
Nope, it's 100% superstition.
Really?
Years ago, 2007, was living in Utah, sold a home, and the lady that walked through it counted the stairs, and she counted the landing. There were 12 stairs in the house. She counted the landing, and she told her son, "We can't buy the house. We can't buy the house. We can't buy the house." And he's like, "Why?" And he walked upstairs, and he goes, "Well, you can't count the floor. So you step on the first step, it's 1, but when you're at the landing, it's not a floor." And she went back through and she counted, it was 12. And she's like, "Ooh, okay, phew, okay." And then I sold my house for 238,000. Well, 238 is 13, and she freaked out. So we had to change it to 237 or they wouldn't buy. So no, it's 100% a real thing. And the number 8 in Asian lore is a very, very, very lucky number. That's why those bills that are all 8s are from they go for like massive money. 7/8 are all 8s, massive amount of money. Aspiring, I didn't know you lived in Salt Lake. I lived in Harriman for a while, right at the base of the canyon, the Kennecott. Mine is number 7. Mine is 333. 333 is my number. Barbara has a fear of 13. Some people do. It's a real thing. There's actually, here's a trivia piece. What is the phobia called of the fear of 13?
I have never heard of such a thing.
Because my sister has this shirt. Close, Barbara. Close. Triskaideka. Oh, no, actually, you're absolutely right. Triskaidekaphobia. Yep, you're absolutely right. That's correct. You spelled it differently. I was looking at the EDKA. But yeah, that's exactly right. I lived in Park City. Oh, man. I spent a lot of time in Park City and Heber. Golf, and those were my stomping grounds. But yes, triskaidekaphobia is a serious thing, and it's an intense, sometimes irrational fear of the number 13. Yep, that's why there's no 13th floor in office. Yeah, it's definite superstition. Because there was a massive fire on the 13th floor. Does anybody remember what building that is?
No. I don't think I've even heard of this story.
Small world indeed.
Barbara says MGM.
So on the 13th floor, November 21st, 1980, in the MGM building, it caught fire and burned 85 people, killing them, injured over 700. And the fire, the 13th floor. The 13th floor is where the most victims were, and it actually is a really serious thing. Barbara's all over this. She absolutely understands and knows the history of it. Barbara, I would be amiss if I would say that you probably have triskaidekaphobia. Is that true? Is that a true statement? Because if it is, we will graciously stop the conversation because we do not want to cause angst. But I haven't seen anybody answer so quickly. She definitely knows that history.
That would make sense. If you suffer from it, you know it better than others.
Indeed, that's why they say get what's the Keep your friends close, but keep your enemies closer. Kind of the same process, right? That's the Sang Tzu, the book that I showed you, The Art of War, right? That's
Okay.
no fear. Stayed at the MGM a year later. They had the fire prevention on the strip. Okay, cool. Beauty. I just wanted to make sure because you answered that stuff fast. And normally those people that answer it that fast have a fear of it. So, but yeah, November 21st, 1980. How do I know that? Because my mother was there. She was playing for the house in was it the Horseshoe Sands? I can't remember which one. And a massive, massive, massive thing. I was very young. And knew a lot of people, actually knew people that worked in the hotel that died there. So Art of War, yeah. Art of War is extremely important. If you haven't read the book, it's a very small book. It's very deep. But it'll help you understand propaganda. It'll help you understand that you don't necessarily need to thwart your enemy. You just need to identify what its flaws are and steer them to their own means. It's a big deal. So, but yeah, the Art of War, I think, is it should be reading for everybody.
Sounds like basically mind zapping them with their own issues.
There is a thing. My daughter and I talked about this. We're about to release. Did I tell you what we're doing, Bifrost and I?
No, I don't think so.
We're doing a video series, her and I, talking about finance.
Okay.
And she's going to be talking about kind of the things that we talk about. And as she brings points up, as she talks about things and wants to know questions, we're going to sit down and we're going to stream those. There'll be videos. We won't do live. She gets a little nervous still doing it, but we finished our first one, just finished the edits. It'll be loaded up here in a little over a week and a half.
It's going to be interesting because on your previous content, she didn't talk at all. She just used her hands.
Indeed, while she was drawing. So,
she got a pretty voice. It's going to be interesting to see what everyone says. They might not listen to you anymore, dude. She might take the show.
Like they listened to me before. Come on. Having surgery on my right hand tomorrow. Prayers, Pete. Hopefully that goes well. Would love to hear a good report.
Like, we'll keep you in our prayers, Pete, and let us know how this is going. Okay.
Steve, never went to Vegas. We had our own casinos nearby. I will tell you something about Vegas. It is dirty. It is scant, but it's something you have to experience once. I personally, I go there for my wife. I don't really care for it. I do enjoy the Bellagio in that area. I enjoy the grounds, staying in that part of town. But if I could stay in the Bellagio the whole time and just cruise around in there, I would be fine.
There's only one thing I like. There's only one thing I want to go to Vegas for.
Okay.
I would have thought you would have known that by now.
There's 4 or 5 reasons for me, but I'm not sure which one you're talking about. You're talking about post city limits?
Nope.
Oh, no, I know why Osmonds. I don't even why. I don't even know why I didn't even think about that first. That's not where my mind went, by the way.
Would you go into a dirty place?
Not at all.
Okay.
The place I go to is clean as hell. Just kidding. That is a joke.
Okay.
What's up, Check? How you doing, brother?
Hey, Check. Welcome. So we're now about 10 minutes before closing. I'm going to start off with the wheel for the people who are new. Okay, so if there's new ones that have just signed up, please let me know as I'm populating the wheel. Okay. Go ahead and bring this up.
MR, what's up, dude?
Hey,
I'm new.
Okay, so we'll get these names out. I saw where MR is new.
Well, we know he's here.
Yeah, but I already wrote his name down. We got. Let's see here.
I'll lay wager that everybody in chat's a member.
Everybody's got to be a smart aleck.
Folks, I'm on one today. Oh, did I tell you I heard a grape?
Okay, those are the names I have so far as new. Is there anyone that I missed that is new as a member? Please speak up. I'm double checking on the other list.
Steve LaPointe, new.
Okay, that was the name I was checking.
If Steve wins, it's rigged.
Ain't that the truth? Okay. All right. MR, if you're here in this chat, you're a member.
Fact. Yeah.
And I've already pulled the names before I started this live stream, so you weren't in there before.
You're probably gifted a membership. It's all good.
Well, if it was before the start of the live stream, it would have been in the list. Thanks, Aspiring Alchemist. She says, it isn't rigged anyway.
I'm here because I'm a mod. Well, guess what? Good for you. You're eligible for a quarter.
Okay.
We could put all the mods in there, actually.
Well, what we can do is just go ahead and
you want to just do a mod list too?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, beautiful. Let's do 3. I'll meet it. I'll give away a silver dime. Actually, you know what I'll do? I take that back. I'm going to do something nice for you guys. Just because I like y'all.
So what's that going to be? You're going to stop doing dad jokes?
I'm going to give away a really, really nice. Can you see this?
Hold on, bringing you up.
A really, really nice AU Mercury dime.
That's nice.
It might even be close to MS, but it is definitely AU. It's a beauty piece. So I'll send that to somebody when we do the mods, just to say thank you to the mods for being badass.
Okay. Is there any other newbies that are newbies in the membership? If not, I'm going to shuffle and we're going to go from that. Okay. So let's go ahead and run this. Silver Stallion. Okay. Thanks, MR. Appreciate you. Okay, here we go. Turn down the sound because Clark Kent over there is going to have a fit.
You can take me up in the big screen too. Put the wheel back up.
Oh, hold on. I'll just go ahead and I realize I didn't. I'll just start it over. I'm going to shuffle to make sure that no one sees who could have potentially won. Okay. Okay, now we're going to run it.
It's still loud. Oh, yeah. It's loud.
Are you kidding? I got it down to 50%.
You need to turn that down to like 8%.
Hold on.
It's really loud on the other side. Look at that. What did I tell you? What did I tell you?
Point. He gets
What
the
did I
quarter.
tell you?
Congratulations. Okay.
I told you if it was Steve, it was rigged.
Volume. I'm at 25% on this, so I'll drop it down even further.
Yep, you want to be at like 8 or 10% because it is loud on the other side. Not just me, it's just loud on the other side.
Okay. Okay, then I'll turn my
Congratulations, by the way.
Congratulations, Steve. So now we're going to go ahead with the Tiger Cub. We got a little less than 5 minutes. And these are the Tiger Cub members. And here we go. How's it now?
Really, really loud.
Hold on, let me try this. How about now?
That's better.
Okay, so it is going through the computer. MP68598.
Now you get to figure out who that is.
Well, I hope so, because I'll need to know his regular address and everything.
Tag him in a post. You'll be good. If they don't claim it, we'll give another one away.
Okay, that was for the 1 ounce of silver.
Oh, that's MR.
Okay. So here's the list for the level 2 members. All right. So let's go ahead and shuffle this.
MR's is like, no, that's not me. Okay. He's got jokes.
Congratulations. Congratulations, Check. So I guess I got to take the screen down and go over to my YouTube side to get my mods.
Yep. Pull your mods out.
Okay.
And if you would rather have, quite seriously, an MS62 Rosie, if you like Rosies, I've got a couple Rosies that are just off the chain beautiful. So if you want one of those instead, let me know. I'll leave it up to you to decide.
Where do I go to get the mod list?
You go to your chat and you just keep the people who are mods.
Okay. Okay. Let me go ahead and do that. Gonna go over to the correct one.
Which means that we're removing like 4 people. So it's not going to be a big deal.
Okay.
But anyway, did I tell you that I heard a grape today?
What's that?
I heard a grape. You know how I know I heard it?
No.
When I squeezed it, it let out a little whine.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Oh, come on. That's funny.
Participants. And go back over to Tiger Wheel. Bring that up. Close. Okay. No, that's not right.
It's worth more than a grin. I was talking to a bunch of people today. I was teaching a class, and I said, you know who in the net fishing industry, that entire industry loves education. And they were like, "Are you kidding me?" And I said, "No, think about it. There are entire industries in schools."
Okay, I think I got the mods that are here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You must not have commented in there because I know you're a mod also.
Yeah, but you don't have to put me in there. I'm good. I'm giving stuff away.
Okay. Okay, so let's shuffle these up. And if
You
a
have
member
to bring
shows
the
up, we'll
screen
just
up.
go ahead and erase it.
Bring the screen up.
Oh, shit.
Looks like Barbara is Check going to win
Close.
twice.
It's close. It's
Check
close.
won twice. Congratulations, Check.
Hey, Check, how you doing? Congratulations. You're
You know what? Draw one more. Spin it right now. Remove Check and spin it one more time.
okay. Then we got to go right over to the premiere because it's probably already started.
And remove that.
Come on.
Remove all. Yep. Spin it again. All right, Barbara Wall, send me an email. crossbuycoins@gmail.com.
Congratulations, Barbara. Congratulations, all the winners. We'll see you over at the live stream.
The premiere.
Live stream, the premiere.
The other thing he's doing.
Yeah.
All right, bud. Have a good time, brother.
All right, bye.